But let's begin with breaking news that's coming in. We're getting you the inside track of what's happening in the India huddle that's happening right now in the national capital. And an exclusive news break on India Today on the discussion on who should be the PM face. And sources have told us on India Today that Mamata Banerjee has proposed that Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge be projected as the prime ministerial face of the India bloc. Kharge, however, has reportedly responded to Mamata's offer, saying that let the India alliance win first and then we can iron out and figure out exactly who should be the PM face. Now, the big challenge is going to be for the alliance to figure out seat sharing. And sources have told us that you can expect a formula by the India alliance to be released in a matter of weeks from now, by December 31st. These are the images also on your screens of all of the leaders there. Soon after the India Alliance meet, we're expecting that there will be a press conference in just about 20 minutes from now at the Hotel Ashoka, where this meeting is taking place. But sources telling us that Mamata Banerjee has proposed that Mallikarjun Kharge, senior most leader, should be the PM face of the India Alliance. Will all other parties be on board with this proposal? Is a big question. Will our own party agree? Because remember that the TMC has been batting for Mamata Banerjee to be projected as the PM face. The JDU has been pitching for Nitish Kumar, and now you have Mamata saying it should be Kharge. Mosmi Singh is joining us live with more details on this. Mosmi, big question on who will be the face of the India Alliance. Now, no consensus yet, but reportedly Mamata Banerjee is batting for Kharge to be named as the PM face.
You know, Akshata, ever since Mallikarjun Kharge has taken over the reins of the Congress party, he's been considered as the lucky mascot when he won consecutive elections of Himachal Pradesh, of Karnataka. And now, you know, the meeting is about to get over, and we get this, that Mamata Banerjee.
Across to reactions.
चुनाव में जनता के लिए काम करना है और पार्लियामेंट में इस तरह से सांसदों को जिस तरह से निलंबित किया गया है 150 सांसद लगभग, तो उस पर भी प्रोटेस्ट होना चाहिए। ये सब बातें भी आ रही थी। संसद के जो मुद्दे रहे, हाँ, वो मुद्दे हैं और साथ मिलके करना है, चुनावी रैलियां साथ मिलके करना है।
It looks like the meeting has come to an end. You saw Akhilesh Yadav also walking out. We're expecting a press conference in just about 20 minutes from now. But let's, in fact, cut across to more reactions coming in right now.
भी शुरू होगा, सीट शेयरिंग भी होगी, सब होगा।
कन्वीनर को लेकर सर कोई चुना गया? कन्वीनर को लेकर कोई बात हुई?
नहीं, अभी अच्छा रहा। अभी शुरू होगा, कैंपेन भी शुरू होगा, सीट शेयरिंग भी होगी, सब होगा।
कन्वीनर को लेकर सर कोई चुना गया? कन्वीनर को लेकर कोई बात हुई?
नहीं, अभी
हटिए, सामने से हटिए।
Well, they're saying our campaign will begin shortly, but the big breaking news that we've gotten you here and another exclusive scoop on India Today is that Arvind Kejriwal is also supporting Mamata Banerjee's proposal of making Kharge as the face of the India Alliance. The two big leaders of the India bloc saying make Kharge the PM face. Let's get you a ground report by Mosmi Singh.
That's right, Akshata. You know, we've just got a confirmation that Mamata Banerjee did move the name of Mallikarjun Kharge and Arvind Kejriwal also, as far as declaring him the PM candidate is concerned. Though Kharge said that let's wait first and then we will see. I don't seek anything. So that's the big breaking. Uddhav Thackeray just left from the venue. A press conference is to happen shortly. But the big breaking is that the first name for the PM candidate that has come is of the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. And it has been mooted by none other than the TMC Supremo and also seconded by Arvind Kejriwal, who also seconded what Mamata Banerjee had to say. Even as
Mostly, I'm going to come back to you. I want to bring in Rajdeep Sardesai, who brought that exclusive news break for us. Rajdeep, not exactly consensus, too early to say that, but two big faces of the India alliance are now proposing that Mallikarjun Kharge be made the PM face. Do you think this will be acceptable for everyone in the India bloc?
Well, at the moment, this is a name which has been floated by Mamata Banerjee and Arvind Kejriwal, who have been working in close tandem. They had a meeting yesterday evening, and they've thrown the ball really in the Congress's court. They want to see how the Congress reacts to the name of Mallikarjun Kharge. The pitch that they are giving is that Mallikarjun Kharge can then be projected as potentially India's first Dalit Prime Minister. Now, the Congress party doesn't seem to want to immediately react to it, so they will potentially wait till at least perhaps even the next meeting before they are willing to commit to the prime ministerial choice. We're also told that seat sharing talks are to be completed by December 31st, is what was suggested to us by a source in the Trinamool Congress. So the Trinamool Congress and Arvind Kejriwal have taken the initiative on proposing a name at a time when there has been a big question mark. Will the India alliance actually be willing to put up a leader to take on Prime Minister Modi, or will they look for a leader only post the elections depending on the results? So clearly at least two of the allies have decided that they will push for Mr. Kharge and see how the Congress responds to it.
Why Kharge though, Rajdeep? That'll be a question everyone's asking right now, because within the Congress, there are murmurs of Rahul Gandhi, etc. Why Kharge? Why would Mamata and Kejriwal go for a Kharge when there are many in the TMC, many in the AAP who say, no, we want Kejriwal, no, we want Mamata? Why are they not projecting themselves?
Well, I think Kejriwal and Mamata realize that they are not really the front runners in this battle at the moment. They feel that Mr. Kharge, as a Dalit, offers at least a narrative which they feel can attract voters. I think it reveals the limitations of the India alliance. They don't have too many choices around whom a consensus can be built. And crucially, if you do project Mr. Kharge, then it takes Rahul Gandhi out of the race, because one of the charges made by the BJP has been that Rahul Gandhi cannot take on Prime Minister Modi. So if you put up Mallikarjun Kharge, you're taking Rahul Gandhi effectively out of the prime ministerial race.
Okay, interesting perspective, Rajdeep. But then the question also will come up, will someone like a Kharge be willing to accept this responsibility? And yes, two leaders have proposed it, but do you see other parties also backing this, of a Mallikarjun Kharge being projected as the PM face? And does he have what it takes to take on a Prime Minister Modi?
Well, I think I'm not sure all the other parties will agree right away. Nitish Kumar, among others, has his own ambitions. And remember, crucially, it's the Congress party itself. They are the elephant in the room. Will the Congress party agree to go into the elections without Rahul Gandhi being projected as their prime ministerial face? Or if not as their prime ministerial face, will they agree to someone else before the elections being projected as their face? So I think there are still serious question marks over to what extent would the Congress party agree to this proposal thrown by Mamata Banerjee and Arvind Kejriwal.
Okay, interesting development this. We'll see whether there is any consensus, but for the moment, as Rajdeep says, will be difficult for all the parties to come on board. Any information you've been able to pick up, Rajdeep, or what was really the reaction that broke out among the other members of the alliance when both Mamata and Kejriwal said, look, we want Kharge?
Akshita, Rajdeep is here online with us, and let's take that to him straight away. Rajdeep, Akshita is asking that what are the contours of this proposal and how is it going to be taken by the other alliance members and within the Congress party?
It's very interesting. This is a question I posed.
बहुत जल्दी सीटें डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होंगी
और हम सब लोग जनता के बीच में दिखाई देंगे।
क्या बीएसपी के साथ, क्या आप लोग बीएसपी के साथ भी कोई गठबंधन करेंगे क्या? इसको लेकर भी अंदर चर्चा की गई।
फिर रिपीट करो।
क्या बीएसपी के साथ आप लोग गठबंधन करेंगे, इसको लेकर कोई चर्चा की गई?
समाजवादी पार्टी को जो पक्ष रखना था
जी, वो
अंदर इंडिया गठबंधन के जितने दल हैं उनके बीच में रखा है। किसी एक दल के बारे में या कोई जानकारी आपको हासिल है, मुझे नहीं पता क्या आप पूछ रहे हो मुझसे।
मध्य प्रदेश में जैसा हुआ वैसा नहीं होगा। मध्य प्रदेश में आपके साथ जैसा
मुझे उम्मीद है कि इंडिया गठबंधन जो बना है
जी,
ये जो मैंने पहले दिन से कहा, स्ट्रेटेजी हमारी वही पीडीए रहेगी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को हराएंगे।
सर, चुनाव में कुछ दिन बचा है, प्रधानमंत्री का चेहरा कौन होगा?
यूपी में 80 हराओ।
सर, प्रधानमंत्री का चेहरा कौन होगा?
और लोकतंत्र बचाओ। देखिए, प्रधानमंत्री के चेहरे से बड़ी बात यह है कि लोकतंत्र का मंदिर कहने वाली जगह पर लगातार सांसदों को बाहर निकाला जा रहा है
जी।
क्या ये सामान्य बात है? भारतीय जनता पार्टी कोई बात सुनना नहीं चाहती, न देखना चाहती है। चरम सीमा पर महंगाई है, किसान की आय दोगुनी अभी तक नहीं हुई। ये तमाम वो सवाल है जो हमें जनता के बीच में ले जाने।
यूपी ने आपको, क्या कांग्रेस ने आपको आश्वासन दिया है कि आपको सम्मानजनक सीटें दी जाएंगी?
80 हराएगा, 80 हराएंगे। भारतीय जनता पार्टी देश से हट जाएगी।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
Okay, a reaction that just came in from Akhilesh Yadav that we cut to, and very interesting to note here with the news break that we've just put out of Mamata and Kejriwal going ahead and naming Kharge. Akhilesh Yadav remains non-committal. Questions were asked on the PM face. He refused to answer with regards to that particular point, saying that's not important. What we have to focus on is what's happened in Parliament and the fact that many issues, including seat sharing, have also been discussed. I want to take this back across to Maushami Singh. All right, we'll go back to Maushami in just a bit, but live images are on your screens right now of leaders who are part of the India bloc meeting. Leaving now from the venue, you can expect a press conference any time now. But India Today breaking for you exclusive details of what was discussed. And the biggest headline that really emerges from the fourth round of the India bloc meeting is this, that Mamata Banerjee, who you see on your screens right now, and Arvind Kejriwal have proposed that Mallikarjun Kharge be named as the prime ministerial face.
और यहाँ पर मौजूद सभी मीडिया के दोस्तों, पधारे हुए सारे नेतागण और यहाँ पर मौजूद सभी मीडिया के दोस्तों और जो इस हमारे इंडिया गठबंधन में जो आए हुए वो सभी नेता लोग, इस चौथी मीटिंग में 28 पार्टी ने हिस्सा लिया और 28 पार्टी के नेता लोग अपने अपने विचार को कमेटी के सामने यानी गठबंधन के सामने रखा। और ये खुशी की बात है, सभी ने का काम चलना चाहिए और लोगों के हित में सब मिलके किस ढंग से अपने को एजिटेशन करना है या जो भी इश्यूज है उसको उठाना है। तो ये सारे देश में कम से कम 8-10 मीटिंग सभी मिलके करने का एक निर्णय हुआ और लोगों को ये मालूम करना जरूरी समझे कि गठबंधन के लोग अगर एक मंच पे नहीं है का एक निर्णय हुआ और लोगों को ये मालूम करना जरूरी समझे गठबंधन के लोग अगर एक मंच पे नहीं है का एक निर्णय हुआ और सभी लोग मिलके लोगों को ये मालूम करना जरूरी समझे गठबंधन के लोग अगर एक मंच पे नहीं है का एक निर्णय हुआ और सभी लोग मिलके लोगों को ये मालूम करना जरूरी समझे गठबंधन के लोग एक मंच पे नहीं है का एक निर्णय हुआ और सभी लोग मिलके लोगों को ये मालूम करना जरूरी समझे गठबंधन एक मंच पे नहीं है का एक और मिलके लोगों को ये मालूम करना जरूरी समझे एक मंच पे नहीं है का एक और मिलके लोगों को ये मालूम करना जरूरी समझे बचाना है तो हम एक और लोकतंत्र के खिलाफ है और लोकतंत्र को अगर बचाना है तो हम सब लोग मिलके लड़ना होगा और इस लड़ाई के लिए सभी लोग तैयार हैं और ये पहली बार है हिंदुस्तान के इतिहास में डेमोक्रेटिक एक प्रोसेस में कि जाके स्लोगन दिए सभी किए लेकिन उनके जो मुद्दे थे वो लोकसभा में उन्होंने अपने आवाज से उठाया था। हम पहले से भी यही कह रहे हैं कि होम मिनिस्टर या प्राइम मिनिस्टर सदन में आइए, जो घटनाएं घटी है उसके बारे को अवगत कराइए, मालूमात कराइए लोकसभा को और राज्यसभा को। लेकिन उन्होंने नहीं माना। मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता, सदन इधर चल रहा है, ये लोग अहमदाबाद में बिल्डिंग इनॉग्रेशन जाते हैं, सदन इधर चल रहा है, मोदी जी अपने कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में जाके घूमते हैं। ये क्या है? ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ। सदन यहां देश में रह के और सभी तरफ अपने भाषण देने लगे, लेकिन पार्लियामेंट में क्यों नहीं आए? लोकसभा और राज्यसभा में क्यों नहीं आए? तो ये जो उनकी मंशा है कि डेमोक्रेसी को खत्म करना, अगर नहीं गए तो क्या होने वाला, को कौन पूछने वाला है? और यहां तक कि 151 लोगों को सस्पेंड करके बाहर जो निकाले, ये पहला इंसिडेंट है कि देश में इतने लोगों को आज तक किसी ने सस्पेंड नहीं किया था। ये सरकार ने प्रोत्साहन देकर सस्पेंड करने के लिए लगाए। ये बड़ी बुरी बात है और इसके लिए हम लड़ेंगे, मैदान में जाएंगे। और जो आज प्राइम मिनिस्टर और होम मिनिस्टर समझ रहे हैं कि हमारे सिवाय हिंदुस्तान में और कोई भी नहीं, हम ही हुकूमत करने के लायक है, ये उनका समझ है। इस समझ को खत्म करने के लिए हम सब एक हुए हैं। एक होकर आज बहुत निर्णय लिए हैं। एक तो 151 लोगों के बारे में, और दूसरा जो है सब मिलके प्रोटेस्ट करना। और ऑल इंडिया प्रोटेस्ट 22 तारीख को, 22 दिसंबर को ये जितने भी सस्पेंशन हो गए उनके बारे में ये चलेगा। और तीसरी बात यह है कि जो इंडिया गठबंधन का एक मुद्दा है कि सभी लोग मिलकर काम करेंगे और सीट शेयरिंग का भी हम मिलके पहले जिस जिस स्टेट में हमारे लोग हैं पहले वो लोग वहां पर एक दूसरे से समझौता करेंगे। अगर कहीं दिक्कत है या कहीं अभी नहीं बन सकता उसके लिए फिर यहाँ पर हमारे जो इंडिया गठबंधन के नेता लोग हैं उसको डिसाइड करेंगे। और बहुत से जगह जो हर एक पार्टी एक जो है वो ठीक ढंग से है। अब चाहे वो तमिलनाडु में हो, केरला में हो, कर्नाटक में हो या तेलंगाना में हो, बिहार में हो, अब जो मुद्दा है इसका यूपी में वो भी सुलझ जाएगा और बाकी का दिल्ली या पंजाब का है वो समस्या को भी किस ढंग से सुलझाना ये भी बाद में तय हो जाएगी। तो ये हमने तय करके ये मीटिंग करा। मुझे खुशी है कि इस मीटिंग के 28 पार्टी के नेता लोग और सभी दिग्गज यहाँ जो बैठे हैं वो सभी ने कोऑपरेट किया और कोऑपरेट करके इस मीटिंग को यशस्वी बनाया। इसीलिए मैं उन सबको हार्दिक बधाई देता हूँ, उन सबको धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि वो इस और भी आगे बढ़ के देश में इस गठबंधन को मजबूत करके चलाएंगे। इतना ही कह के मेरे दो शब्द को दूंगा। देश में इस गठबंधन को मजबूत करके चलाएंगे। इतना ही कह के मेरे दो शब्द को आप पूछने दूंगा।
ऐसा नहीं चलेगा, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा। हाँ सिद्धार्थ,
हमने पहले सभी लोग जीत के आना है। जीत के लिए क्या करना उसके बारे में हम सोचे। कौन प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनना ये बाद में की बात है। एमपीज अगर नहीं है तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर की बात करके क्या फायदा है। तो इसीलिए हम पहले अपनी संख्या बढ़ाने के लिए एक होकर सभी लोग लड़ के हम मेजॉरिटी लाने की कोशिश करेंगे। और बीजेपी आज जो और मोदी जी बहुत इतना 1-2-3 इलेक्शन होने के बाद उनको तो इतना घमंड आया कि अब देश में मेरे सिवाय कोई नहीं बचेगा या दुनिया में भी मैं एक ही लीडर हूं प्रचार करते हैं। तो हम पहले जीतने की कोशिश करेंगे और एक होकर जीतेंगे। हाँ, अरे मैं कितने बार बोलूं कि एक बोल रहा हूं पहले हम जीतेंगे, उसके बाद में हमारे एमपीज आकर क्या कर सकते हैं डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोसेस में वो हो जाएगा। पहले हमारे को चिंता है जीतने की और आप लोग सभी उस दिशा में सोचिए, नहीं कि उन्होंने ये बोला हमने ये बोला। ये तो हमारी इंटरनल बात है, उसमें कोई ये नहीं है। थैंक यू।
Okay, so the India Bloc Alliance meeting has come to an end. Mallikarjun Kharge asked specifically on the news break that you see on your screens about Mamata and Kejriwal proposing his name as the PM face of the India Alliance. He remains completely non-committal. Kharge is saying, let's first ensure that we win the 2024 battle and then we can discuss who will be the Prime Minister in a democratic way. Our members of Parliament can discuss who will be the next Prime Minister. So Kharge at this point making it clear that he's not going to comment on any of the suggestions made about his name being proposed to be the Prime Minister face, the face essentially of the India Alliance. As far as seat sharing is concerned, Kharge is saying that they are going to take it state by state. The complicated ones, and he refers to Delhi and Punjab, he says that will be taken up at a later stage. But first we'll iron out seat sharing in some of the states where it's relatively easier. He makes a mention of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka and other such states. Now, besides that, Kharge is saying that there will be a nationwide protest against the suspension of MPs. He talks about the campaign, but the big focus, no doubt, is going to be on the PM face of the India Alliance, because while you've got two big faces of the alliance, Mamata and Kejriwal saying you should make Mallikarjun Kharge a Dalit face so it could work for the India Alliance, could garner them votes. So they're strategically saying, let's pick Kharge to be the PM face. But for now, the Congress chief himself seems to be hesitant. In fact, in that press conference, he was asked twice about whether he is the PM face. He says it's too early to talk about all that. Let's first ensure we have MPs in Parliament and then we can discuss that at a later stage. You see Rahul Gandhi on stage there. You've got several other representatives of political parties. There will obviously be questions that if Kharge's name is proposed, will the Congress be okay with it? Let's cut across. Rajdeep Sardesai speaking to KC Venugopal.
Or any morning if you are free.
Other sir,
24th or 25th also. I'm leaving 24th. 23rd Saturday. 23rd, 22nd. 22nd.
I will call.
You call me. I will call. Okay, sir. Small thing. Was it convener? Have you all decided?
No.
Okay, we'll play that out for you in just a bit. Rajdeep is there at the press conference
What was
venue.
the main takeaway?
Alliance discussion. Without any delay, start alliance discussion.
Seat sharing.
Seat sharing.
Without any delay.
Without any delay, seat sharing has to be started. Then we are calling, this week itself, we are calling some states.
Any timeline?
Timeline is there. The timeline is there. The timeline is like that. Without any delay, seat share has to be completed. This week itself, we are start the procedure.
Anything on convener?
Everything decision is there. Please wait for some.
Okay, that's KC Venugopal speaking to Rajdeep, saying that the biggest takeaway of this meeting was the focus was on seat sharing. And they've made it very clear all allies have decided that without any delay, there must be a decision on exactly what the seat sharing deal will look like. But you can see that right now at Hotel Ashoka, all the leaders are making their way out after the meeting that's taken place. But the focus is going to be on one man, on Mallikarjun Kharge, and whether he's going to be the face. Let's cut across to reactions coming in right now.
Of MPs, because it is an onslaught on our democracy, it is an attack on our parliamentary system. So there should be protest across the country, and the call has been given for a mass protest.
Sir, any name for the PM poster?
No, nothing.
Sir, what about the parliament session, sir, the suspension of the MPs?
No, that's why we have given a call for mass protest across the country in all state headquarters on 22nd.
Any discussion on Ram Mandir also, sir?
No.
What do you want to say? Was the meeting successful?
The meeting was successful and there is a common resolve. We should conclude the seat sharing arrangement as early as possible, and we will have to put up a strong collective fight against BJP, and we should ensure the defeat of BJP in the forthcoming parliament elections.
Two leaders, two resolutions were passed in this particular meeting. What would you like to say on that?
The suspension of MPs is not just suspension of MPs. It is an onslaught on our democracy, and it is an attempt to make our parliament redundant. If parliament becomes redundant, where is democracy? That is why we have given a call for a mass protest across the country.
So all the leaders will be joining the entire protest. That will be
अच्छा रहा, अभी शुरू होगा, कैंपेन भी शुरू होगा, सीट शेयरिंग भी होगी, सब होगा।
कन्वीनर को लेकर सर कोई चुना गया? कन्वीनर को लेकर कोई बात हुई?
नहीं, अभी
इंडिया गठबंधन की बैठक हुई है जी, और सभी दल बहुत जल्दी टिकट बांट करके मैदान में जाने के लिए तैयार है।
सहमति बन गई।
बहुत जल्दी सीटें डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होंगी और हम सब लोग जनता के बीच में दिखाई देंगे। जो मैंने पहले दिन से कहा, स्ट्रेटेजी हमारी वही पीडीए रहेगी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को हराएंगे।
राजनीति में जो यहाँ के विपक्ष के नेता हैं, इनके इन प्रकार मैं देख रहा हूँ कि सदन को व्यवधान करने में लगे हैं। अब ऐसे स्थिति में स्पीकर संज्ञान लेते हैं।
खाली मीटिंग में क्या कुछ हुई, मोटा मोटी मीटिंग हुई, बहुत साफ साफ बात हुई। एक मिनट मैडम, सीट शेयरिंग, मास कॉन्टैक्ट प्रोग्राम 20 दिन के अंदर सब शुरू।
सर, कन्वीनर बनाने को लेकर कोई बातचीत?
कोई बातचीत
कन्वीनर को लेकर
नहीं, कोई बातचीत नहीं।
उनको पता नहीं, आपको पता है तो आप ही जवाब देंगे।
लेकिन अभी तक पता नहीं चला है।
I think there is already a system. I mean, there is a coordination committee. There is a campaign committee. The committee systems is there. Alliance is moving. This is the 4th meeting. So I think all the processes are underway. All the processes of the alliance are underway.
No, I can't give any statement unilaterally. What is a collective voice will be expressed in the press conference.
तो क्या ममता जी ने जो खड़गे जी का नाम सजेस्ट किया है पीएम के लिए,
सब लोग सहमति से ही सारे निर्णय लिए जाते हैं। सब लोग सहमत हैं। जो चीज जिन बातों पे सहमति बनी है पीसी में, उनकी घोषणा हो जाएगी। बात तो लंबी चौड़ी हुई है, अच्छी बात हुई है।
All right, so big takeaway that's come in from the India bloc meet, which is, of course, that Mamata and Kejriwal have proposed that Mallikarjun Kharge should be the face of the India alliance. I want to bring in Moshmi Singh on this broadcast. Moshmi, when questions were asked to Mallikarjun Kharge about the proposal made by Mamata and Kejriwal, completely non-committal, says very clearly that it's too early to talk about who will be the Prime Minister face, that we must ensure that we win the elections first. Going by that reaction from Kharge, it doesn't look like he's too keen on taking up the mantle of being the face of the India alliance at this point.
That's right, perhaps Akshata, he might be thinking it's too early, too soon to say anything on that count, and specifically which this is the Congress's line, that the Congress is not wooing or mooting for the PM candidate's chair. And
All right, so you got these images coming in right now of Rahul Gandhi and Sharad Pawar and everyone leaving from the venue. Not really willing to comment, but let's cut across to these reactions.
Everybody opened their mind and told, a little bit criticism is also here and there, of course, because we are 20, 25, 26 parties. Main focus was to finalize the seat sharing.
Sir, discussion on convener also has been...
A lot many things discussed there. Everything cannot be decided today itself. Wait.
Was the seat sharing formula concluded?
Yeah, seat sharing discussion should be started immediately. That's what.
Again, there will be a meeting held regarding the same?
No. That all the parties concerned has to start immediately.
What about joint rallies and joint campaigns?
That also that already Congress President told. Then I further.
So what about convener Kharge as the face of Prime Minister? Kharge as the face of Prime Minister being proposed? So what would you like to say on that?
Mamata ji proposed the name.
Mamata ji has proposed the face for Kharge as the face of Prime Minister and Kejriwal has supported it. Any message would you like to say on this?
तो एक गैप बना के.
Anything concrete on seat sharing, sir? If you could brief us. Yes, sir.
Continue getting you all the live reactions. Let's in fact get you now to Tirumavallavan speaking.
Spoke about it. The strongest parties in the state have to lead about seat sharing in the state level. This is proposed by our Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. And many other leaders endorse this idea. And Mamata Banerjee and Kejriwal proposed Kharge ji must be coordinator of this India team, and we will project him as Prime Minister of India in forthcoming elections. Coordinator also. But categorically, Kharge ji rejected this statement. No need of this suggestion. After election only, postpone only, we can decide who is the Prime Minister. So immediately, Kharge ji rejected this point.
And sir, Lalu Yadav raised the issue of Ram Temple. What was the response of other parties' leaders?
He spoke in Hindi. I couldn't follow his points, but some senior leaders spoke about Ram Mandir issues. BJP is making politics, doing politics in the name of Ram and Ram Mandir. So we have to meet the people across the country. Then only we can face this kind of religious politics. Mr. Sitaram Yechuri spoke about this issue.
But sir, main issue was this meeting about convener of the Prime Minister post.
No, but actually, whatever thing is there, already Congress President has stated. Main thing is that seat sharing discussion has to be started without any delay. That procedure will start immediately. Then we will finalize the seat sharing thing as early as possible. That is what decided without any further delay.
Joint rallies, sir. Joint rallies.
Rallies also, we decided to have a joint rallies also. But priority should be seat sharing.
Okay, reactions continuing to pour in right now. Another important one that came in was from Tol Tirumavallavan, who gave us details of really what happened in that meeting, confirming that yes, there was a proposal to make Mallikarjun Kharge as the Prime Minister face, thereby the face of the India alliance going into the 2024 battle. But there's been no decision per se, no resolution passed on it. And that's because you don't have consensus that's been built. It's a proposal that's been pushed by Mamata and Kejriwal. All other parties not necessarily on board. And that was what I was discussing with Moshmi as well. Moshmi, your sense of really how other parties were reacting to these statements. You spoke to several of them on record and off record. Are they accepting or willing to accept Mallikarjun Kharge as the face of the India alliance at this stage? Kharge himself is non-committal.
Right, Akshita, you know, we were discussing that why did Kharge say what he said? Because the Congress party knows that this is one very tricky issue, and it could be an issue that could cause a severe divisiveness within the alliance. And that's one reason that it was a very mature reaction, towing the line of the Congress party, which in fact Kharge himself and Rahul Gandhi had drawn as far as, you know, mooting for the PM candidate's position is concerned. He said, let's win and then we will see. I do not seek anything. So perhaps Congress really not wanting to be in that trap where they are mooted as, one of the leaders is mooted as the PM candidate. And at that point of time, you have other parties, you know, who are pulling the hands off this entire alliance. So that's why the Congress is doing a wait and watch. Let's cross the bridge when we get there. And let me tell you, even before Mamata Banerjee mooted Kharge's name, his name has been doing the rounds even earlier, you know, because
and it fits the bill in the sense that he's a Dalit face, veteran politician, all of that. But does he have an appeal that can really reach out to the masses? Can he take on the Prime Minister Modi and the likes?